Hey team, this is George. Appreciate all the effort that you're putting into class. And I'm looking forward to week 5. This week we have a discussion, and the initial responses due Thursday, and then Saturday all the peer responses are due. So my suggestion is post as early as possible and engage as much as you can. This week we're looking at STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, and substance abuse. There is a correlation between the two. The CDC talks about how it's associated, substance use associated with behaviors that put youth at risk for HIVs, STDs, and pregnancies. And what I always find interesting are some of the common risks: poverty, economic overcrowding, family history, favorable parental attitudes towards the problem behavior, lack of a positive parent engagement, association with substance using peers. So, in other words, what this is, and then alienation and rebelliousness, lack of school connectedness. Now, this is very interesting because look at all that is highly controllable. Parental engagement, hugely controllable. Uh, Poverty and deprivation were not always controllable, but we can look at it from a societal perspective, societal standpoint. So all these things, we can actually speak into a lot of it. You see students these days, children these days, teenagers who are alienated and rebellious, and they lack school connectedness. There's all kinds of things that we can do within there too. And the way the CDC looks at it is they're looking at school-based programs, promote social and emotional competence, peer-led drug and alcohol resistance programs, parenting skills, parent engagement, and family support programs. Those are all a big deal because engagement, as you can see, there's a thread among all of it, because just because somebody is coming from a place of poverty and overcrowding, guess what? Not everybody is engaging in risky behaviors. There are people who are overcoming that. Even if there's a family history, there's people that overcome it. Uh, so we need to connect with that, and how we have one special way to do that as Christians. Christianity, Christ, is how we can engage and actually help to create that connectedness that people are looking for. Because from my perspective, all the alienation, rebelliousness, the lack of connectedness all comes from a feeling of emptiness inside and not having enough, not being enough. Wherever that comes from, I don't know, but there's only one way that can really be filled, and we happen to have the secret to that as Christ. So we need to work Christ into this conversation as well, because that is the most powerful way to overcome any of this that we see. So I look forward to our discussions, and enjoy the week.